My name is Rhonda Taubin, and I am a physiatrist and work in the outpatient clinic here at the Shepherd Center. I chose to be a doctor. My uncle's a doctor, and he's a cardiologist, and I just remember I was probably, 12 years old, and we would go over to his house for dinner, and at that time you didn't have cell phones, and the phone would ring, and he'd get on the phone, and he'd be like, "Give him epinephrine, and I'll be there in a minute," And, then he would come back after dinner, we'd all be done, and he'd come back, and, I always wanted to hear like what happened. And he was a cardiologist, and, basically he was saving lives. People were having heart attacks and, on the verge of death, and he'd come back after dinner and was like, I saved another one, which I just thought was totally cool. I was fascinated with amputees, which not many people feel that way, but I did. And so originally I thought I would do a lot of work with amputees. It sort of evolved over time. I ended up going into rehab medicine because we do get to work with amputees, but eventually it broadened out to anybody with disabilities. And now I've sort of gotten into the field, more specialized into the brain injury area. It was always a dream of mine to work here. I did a rotation here and loved it. But I think everybody's dream is always to work at the Shepherd Center because it's an amazing place. What makes somebody a good doctor? You have to have a certain knowledge. We all have to have certain knowledge to have gotten here. But I think what separates some from others is being personable and really caring about the person. I think that comes through. Patients see it, staff sees it, and it's particularly important because the people that we treat here have been through something catastrophic. And I think they need to know that somebody really cares and is taking good medical care of them. It's always interesting to me because people who come into this building who are not part of our everyday world always expect for it to be very depressing. People here are, quadriplegics, brain injuries, serious illnesses. And everybody always talks about when they come through the door, they just can't believe that it actually feels like it's a happy place. And it is a happy place because everybody here loves what they do, and it's all about what you can do. And our job is to teach our patients, to get them well from what's happened to them, and then teach them how they can do the best they can do with what's, with the cards they've been dealt. I think that one of the most important things, certainly with brain injury, is they have to work their way to acceptance of what's happened and how things have changed. I think that my patients who've gotten to acceptance, they can have more deficits, but they tend to be happier and they'll be more successful. I look at my patients and just admire how they get through what they're going through. And it's the simple thank yous. It's a little something on your desk that just, with a little card attached that just says, you really helped. I hope that my legacy will be that I took good care of patients and that they knew I cared. It makes a big difference.